Queen Bet is in the house. How you doing today? I am here on God's green earth, and guess what? Hold up. Hey, all of you workers that's in there, I need you to do your jobs now. No talking, no doing anything. When the boss gets back, if you haven't finished your job, I'm only going to give you a couple of minutes to do your job. And if you don't have the job ready, you're going to have the chance of getting unemployed. You're going to get fired if you don't do your jobs today. I'm the boss. You listen. Get your work did now. And I said, at the moment when I think the blessing is coming right there, it seems like everything wants to fall apart. It just seems like, okay, well, am I really going to get the blessing that he promised me because I put my trust in him, or because I practice his will and being obedient to him? I know that no one can say that they have no sin. I know that. But the fact of the matter is that I actually look into his laws, and I listen to him, and I acknowledge him, and I worship him, and I speak highly of him, and I speak great, great things of him. Even though I've been through some toil, through some things that I just don't understand why the bad things were happening to me. And I prayed to God for understanding. So I'm waiting on that too for some things, like I don't mean to hurt anybody and say, hey, well, I'm not listening to you, but some things doesn't click in with other people, so I know how they feel when they don't understand what I'm up to or what I'm doing. I understand, because I don't know what other people are up to either, but I would not play with their very life or the things that they call dear and important, because I do concentrate on me, and I'll concentrate on me first before I concentrate on anybody else. I've never woke up and just said everybody before me. I never said that for my first years of living. I thought about me. And that's a good thing, I think, that helped me to stay confident in what the Lord has promised his people, and the people that were my people before they were even coming about, So they've done some things great in his sight. I believe that somebody has done something great in his sight, and that has been coming from my family. And so I really was getting excited about the good things and the promises that God has spoken in his word, the Holy Bible. And I was so excited. I wish you could have seen how my eyes light up like a little kid light up when they get their first bike, or when they get their first toy that they get to pick, and they really want it for themselves. Mommy didn't have to pick it. Daddy didn't have to pick it. Santa Claus didn't have to pick it. No one had to pick it for them, not the guest or any of the other family members, co-parents, and all of those things. So I think about how good God has been to me, because I have been in, like, you know how someone is held in a corner and they feel like they can't do anything and they can't go anywhere. I felt that. I know that some people out here are probably feeling the same way, and they don't know what to do. And they try to figure, well, Christians are supposed to do this. Christians are supposed to do this. I think for a fact that yes, God will judge us, but let's be realistic. He also told us to treat people how we want to be treated. If you don't want to be treated like a little kid after 40 or 50 years old, then don't treat someone else like a kid after 40 and 50 years old. It's okay to do judgment and work with the law and do what you're supposed to do, but seriously, you don't just go out and tell adults what to do like they're little kids, unless they're under some type of spell and they just don't understand that they have to follow God's laws. And God's laws is what he put out, and he allowed the people to say. But we can't, just like get in charge of things and get carried away. It's possible. It's very possible. So I want to try to come back on, like maybe with a skit or something that kind of lets you know that people can get out of hand, even though God put them in charge. When God put us in charge, he put us in charge for a reason, to hold things in order, because God is a God of order, and God likes things to be decently in order. Just like when you go to the schools, this is a good example, the nurseries, and you go out, even in the colleges, you see some kind of order in the schools. They tell you, go this way, don't hang out in the hallway. If you're going to walk on the left side or the right side, coming back this way, going back that way, so it won't be some confusion. Because see, God is not the one who causes confusion. He's not the one who wants confusion. Although he has created everything for his enjoyment, I'm sure he enjoys to see us happy with him and doing what he asks us to do. A lot of people say, what is he saying? Because you're a Christian, you're a godly person. What is he saying? And why do you believe in him over any other person or God or, or religion? Because we don't have to base it upon religions. We have so many of them out there that mostly we have to come together and still fall in line with the things that he asks us to do. So I basically got on here to speak about that, and I wanted to come back on with a skit and let you know that people can get out of hand, even though they're in charge. You're put in charge, but do you know where you come from? So I'll leave you with that question and answer that if you can. Where do you really come from, besides being given birth out of your parent or two parents mating up? Where did the first parent come from? Okay, so thank you. I just want you to remember, I'm still waiting on God's blessing. If you're one of those people who, like, you're getting tired, you want to, what they call, throw in the towel, you don't have to. You can keep believing God all the way into the end. And you can also respect him. You'll have obstacles come your way. You'll have people come and try to test that because they know that they can. Then you'll have people that do it because they don't have nothing to do, or this is just how they are. Remember, things are not always easy, and things are not always hard. So just remember, keep putting your trust in God. Keep looking forward to his miracles and his dreams along to go with your dreams, and he will help you. The Lord is righteous and he's holy, and he will help you. If he said he would do it, he's not quick to want to destroy someone or allow them to perish and go away. No, he wants something good for you, but at least you can take the time out to think about him. and then think about him again, and then think about him some more. Don't leave him on the back burner, because you don't like when people leave you on the back burner, and then you say, hey, you know what? Have I woke up this morning and said, thank you, God? Have I woke up this morning and said, I honor you and I want to do your will. Lord, what do you want me to do for you today? Because every day I get up and I say, this is what I want to do for me. Stop and think about what you want to do for him. And maybe he can think about how you turn away from your wickedness. You turn away from your evil ways to do his good ways. Okay? Good is something that we all want to experience. Now, for the mourners and those who have been going through things that are difficult, I'm sorry. I know it's hard to smile. I know it's hard to have a little fun sometimes, but we kind of, get together with those people that can comfort us and see what we can do and live on and keep those who you're missing in your heart. All right. Keep them in your heart and be blessed. Okay. Now, you want to say, like, you've been so much here for me. All you do is talk. Okay, we talk to each other. We don't really hang out with each other like that anyway. So I knew you were going to try to put that up in my face and say what you did for me. So you know what? As of now, I don't care if you have to talk to me anymore, because I got to work. I'm working for my family. I'm not even here for you anyway. So let's just stop talking and being friends. Why don't you just find somebody else to talk to? That's cool. You know, that's what I get for being so nice to people. This is the kind of treatment that I get anyway. So you know what? I won't back down on your offer to stop talking with me. But just remember, when you need something, you don't have to come to me, because I'm not with the drama. I'm not with any excuses for the drama. I forgive you as a person, but I don't want to continue on with this type of friendship or relationship or whatever you call it, and continue on my life. And plus, my kids, we don't need that type of stuff around us. So, you go ahead and do what you gotta do, cause I'm done talking to you. Hey, I seen how the lady was talking to you over there. I just wanted to say something, because I think she was in the wrong. I've been watching you, and I noticed that you have been really nice to her and helping her. Even when she almost lost her job, you helped save her job. And the appreciation that she showed to you is just not the greatest. And I think she could have treated you a little better. I hope you guys could work it out, because it seemed like you were getting along really nice at first. But if I were you, I'd stay away from any of the trouble that she's trying to cause for you and your family, or whoever you have to deal with her with. So I know it's hard up here, and I saw the boss fussing, and we got to get back on our job. I think she's coming. Yeah, I think you're right. I'm gonna go back to work, but you're right about what you said about the lady. I don't know what you just all of a sudden just started tripping out of nowhere, and I don't know where it was coming from or what her goals or her what it is or what her problem is against me. I hadn't said anything, but that hopefully the boss will lose her job before she tried to get us fired. And she just snapped out and she said, wow, you know you were wrong for saying that, this and that. So I was like, I can't deal with that. I've been really kind to that lady. So go ahead. I guess I'll see you. I'm going back to work because I really think the lady's coming and I'm not willing to lose my job for anyone. All right. Thanks for talking to me. No problem. Hey, honey, I'm home. Honey, I'm home. Hey. Um, you won't believe what kind of day I had at work today. The boss almost tried to fire me, and then my friend turned on me. It was a new friend I met for a couple of months ago, and I don't know, but she just flipped on me and turned on me just because I said something about why the boss was being so mean. I tell you about people, sometimes they get in these high positions and then they want to just try to get out of hand, but what can we do? We just have to deal with it, right, hon? Yeah, I know. But did your day go great today? Okay. I'm so glad. I'm glad to be home. I know the kids will be coming in a little while, so I'm gonna catch me a nap. I'm gonna come in there with you. Okay. Hey, the moral of this story here is that sometimes when you're working, you can work your hardest, you can do your best, but guess what? Someone could come in and try to ruin it, and not just one person. Then here comes another one. Then here comes another problem. But you know what? You have to learn how to deal with it because you can't tell your boss what to do. So, as long as your boss is kind to you, you're in a good standing. But remember, don't take advantage of your boss just because they're nice or they're kind. Maybe that's why sometimes they have to do that. But I'm not making excuses because sometimes people be in the wrong and they don't realize it. Maybe until later. Maybe you won't know, but they will. So, just remember, try to keep a hold on those lips and don't get fired. Try to get you another job before you lose one. And remember, keep working and doing what you have to do to pay your bills and get the things you need around there. All right. Have a good one.